So click a different tab and go back, make sure it saved. I didn't see anything happen. Usually it'll tell you like, you know.
Ports forwarded.
Yeah, it's there.
I'm gonna start up the stream.
Okay.
I would
Try
assume
Oh,
I would
you're
assume that when this
Leave that open. The fire.
Oh, I got it left open.
I'd
When
also
these
mess with your
vendors-
firewalls just to make sure.
Yeah, that's what
Allow
we do.
tabletop.
That's it. That's the next step. Manually allow it through the firewall if it's not already. But I mean, you shouldn't be having these problems.
I would assume when these vendors come through town and we fucking buy out their entire kit, you know, they're just like, we definitely need to come back here.
Sure.
Chris, yeah, but if we have the lab, I mean, you get advantage regardless if
Automatic.
you have.
automatic advantage.
Plus, we already built the lab, so like, I don't think we
Getting hung up when you download from Krios is what's going on.
I guess 165 to
Yeah, he's the only
496.
one who's having issues.
Okay. Go to your firewall settings.
Is he gonna make an exception for Tabletop Simulator?
That's the only. Try that
Yeah.
and fucking restart the computer. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already
You already
restarted.
tried to
Yeah,
restart
you go to your
everything, right?
firewall settings real
Yep,
quick.
I already tried restarting the computer.
Okay. Yeah. Firewall settings.
Reinstalling tabletop. Wouldn't be the end of the world. It's like it's not super big.
True.
Oh, come on. Hurry up, computer.
Yeah.
Someone said try turning off mod caching.
Oh, yeah. Reload it. Fresh load
Yeah,
every
turn-
time.
Yeah, turn it off and then restart and see if that helps. Someone said it worked like a charm.
What are you guys gonna do with all the dead bodies? You want to just throw them in the pit?
Oh, actually, I wanted to ask the
Probably to
guards
burn
to
'em.
go to bury them across the street.
You gonna bury them in the woods over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we have to bury them because we're just gonna be attracting fucking wolves and shit like that.
Let's not delete them. I'm
Why
going to
wouldn't we just
save
burn
these in a bag.
Well,
That way I have the models
don't
for
know.
next time.
If we bury them, then they can be used against us later if a necromancer shows up.
yeah, I guess.
You got burn the bodies.
Well, then they'll just have skeletons instead of zombies.
Like skeletons are a lot better than zombies.
They're both bad in their own unique way.
Yeah. Let's just burn them and then bury them. There you go.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, so Alyssa, which poisons and which potions do you guys want me to make? Or attempt to make?
Will you
For those
list the,
last
will
2
you
weeks.
list the list of potions, poisons available? I don't care about the potions, but I do want the poisons.
Yeah, I'd like to
I
know
don't
what
care about
potions
the
you can make.
poisons, but I do care about the potions.
No, but there's there's gonna be 4 poisons and then there's gonna be 8 potions.
Can you just?
If you just give us a list, that yeah, we can.
Yeah, I gotta collect it and all.
Cause I'm just gonna throw you some money and be like, yo, try to make some potions for me.
But there's no money, it's automatic, like we have access.
Yeah, but you need access to you need money for the product, right?
No,
No.
it gets made. So
Nope.
you
we
have
already
Oh.
invested like 4,000, 6,000 gold in it. You know.
Yeah,
You should
5,000.
have just said anything, Krios, and just let him throw you a bunch of money.
Well, I mean, still, I mean, he
Yeah,
just
I'll
has
take the money
downtime.
for my service, for my time. There you go.
Yeah,
I pay by
that's-
the hour,
I mean-
so it's 2 weeks of work.
I would assume his downtime costs money. You know,
I
he has
can't
upkeep. He has upkeep costs.
True. I feel like I contributed some money to those things though, so I should like
Oh,
get
I definitely. Yeah,
a couple
I mean,
weeks of free potions before I have to start paying, maybe.
I wasn't
Yeah, you
saying
can
like
look
give me
at 'em
full price
growing.
for a fucking potion. I'm just like,
If people don't want them, you can make them and sell them, and I'm sure make a good profit.
Yeah.
You know.
Alchemist Fire, Elixir. Shit, I can't copy and paste this.
Gonna have to do a little old-fashioned typing, man.
And you better start talking, buddy.
I don't know why this stupid shit. I'll take a picture. There you go.
take a screenshot.
I'm gonna put you guys all in here because that's where the shopkeepers go.
And I vote that we keep the Hobgoblin frozen statues and as a deterrent for future Hobgoblin attacks.
They're gonna melt eventually, and then it'll just be a rotting corpse.
Oh man.
You guys are in the
Just keep-
north, but it's not always gonna be cold enough to keep a frozen hobgoblin popsicled.
No, we
Unless
can
you
like
keep using ice magic on it.
we
Mhm.
can you know, make compost out of them.
Maybe we can preserve them, and then you can use them as experiments.
Feed them all to my griffin.
There you go. That's the real way to do it.
Yeah, we'll keep them on
The
ice so that
Griffin
they
one
stay
eating
fresh.
hobgoblins?
I'm sure it
Or
will.
they prefer horses. The stat card for Griffin says that they prefer if they see a group of humans traveling on horseback, they will attack immediately because that's how much they love to eat horses.
They love horses. What if we load up a game that's not full of all this, and then see if he loads into it?
No, just don't worry about it. I got trying something.
I would definitely try clearing that mod cache. That's a really good call. Whoever said that.
Yeah.
There you go. I just posted the two.
Awesome.
What are you talking about? Just turning the mod cache thing off?
Just
Yep.
clearing the fucking cache and tabletop. Like, period, you know?
Oh.
I don't know how to do it. I'm sure it's...
Like go in the folder or whatever and
Setting,
delete all the
yeah.
mod
I'll
cache.
start looking through the settings here, see if there's anything.
It's configuration. Game. Mod caching. Uncheck and check. He's dropped down to
Yeah.
19%.
Yeah, online it was saying that somebody, in order for it to work, they had to uncheck that box and then reload the game.
Yeah.
I did, and I'm messing with firewall settings now, and it's still.
What book is this, Ninja? I mean, Chris?
It's frozen. Oh, wait, there it is.
Fortress.
Does unchecking that
temples, and
box wipe your
strongholds.
mod cache, or do you have to manually go delete it?
You have to manually go delete it.
They give you the folder right here.
Am I lagging hard? Creus is 9999 right now.
Your ping to me is higher than anybody else's in the server, Ninja. It's maybe on your side.
Could
Yeah,
be.
it's really
Next thing I would try fire is opening this folder here, mod save
Oh.
location. Open that folder and delete it, and then restart tabletop.
Where's that at?
Same place that the mod caching box was. Right below it.
Where'd you put
Uncheck mod caching. And then open the folder, and then delete everything manually. And then restart tabletop.
I'm saying, where did you put that link? Or did you put it as a link?
What's that?
Did you put that as a link somewhere?
No, just hit your menu button at the top of tabletop, menu, configuration.
Oh, I exit out of tabletop. Let's move back in.
Oh, then you can, let's
I'm back
see, I can walk you through the path if you want. Okay, yeah, menu, game.
Elixir of Health. What is it? Do you guys know?
It cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned condition.
Well, we can make greater healing potions.
The healing potions aren't the same. This is for like cure, like a cure
No,
for
no,
stuff.
I know, but I'm looking at the list. There's also
yeah.
greater healing potions,
Alright,
which are very
click
valuable.
that folder. Yeah, open that folder.
Potions of Hill Giant Strength.
Filter of
Is your-
wealth. Look at that.
Is your GPU drivers and your DirectX up to date?
Yeah.
I think we should just do healing ones for now, and then later on we can switch.
So just delete all that stuff, close tabletop, and reopen it.
Delete all this. Okay.
And split the healing
Yeah,
potions.
if you
between the
you
two.
might fuck up tabletop. I don't know, there might be something in there you shouldn't delete, and if you do, then just reinstall tabletop. I mean, that's your next step anyways.
Yeah.
The oil of etherealness is pretty cool.
Mhm.
Tabletop just loaded a hell of a lot faster.
The affected creature then gains the effect of the etherealness
Wow.
spell.
Tabletop's loading a lot faster. Holy
Wow,
crap.
it's a level 7 spell.
Making me want to go delete all that stuff.
Potion of climbing's
Well, I think we
cool.
need healing.
Potion of
Oh,
fire
Healing
breath's
too.
cool. Potion
Crap.
of hill giant strength's cool.
and that oil of etherealness, that's actually probably pretty
Ooh,
fucking
your ping
strong.
just jumped. Oh.
I was trying to find a griffin. All I could find was this. It's
There's one
almost
in the
a
base
griffin.
in the base creatures pack, like in just like the objects.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yes, thank you for looking at it. That was my next question, is finding the... There was a
Did you
decent
check?
griffin, I remember.
Borker, did you take a look at the poisons
Yeah,
and the
I'm
cider?
looking at them right now. From what I can see now, I want a burnt other fume, an essence of ether, and I haven't gotten. I'm looking further now. Okay, 2 truth serums. No, wait. I want 2 burnt other fumes, 1 ether of essence of ether, and 1 truth serum.
Yeah, oil of etherealness, like that's kind of cool.
Truth serum, you said?
Yeah, there we go.
What?
Griffin.
1 truth serum.
Yeah, 1 truth serum, 2 other fumes, and 1 ether. Essence of ether.
If it keeps getting stuck, maybe you might try like a different board. Like maybe load one up yourself and see if it's just not loading it, or if it's
I would be a little bit
connecting to
more
the host.
patient this go around just because you deleted everything, you know, but
Yeah, it's got to
like I said,
re-download everything, and there's a lot.
yeah.
There's a lot. So much.
No, stop it.
Just let it ride for a minute, you know, and
It's whatever.
Hopefully you got a strong internet connection.
Ninja, can you tell me like my alchemist dudes, like what is their plus?
is
So I
it
can
giving you
roll
an
for
error
advantage?
or is it just
Oh.
stopping? It's just not
How's my
downloading.
screen still not? Oh.
Good question. Where would I have kept that note? Do we have stats for those guys? Did we generate their NPC information?
I don't think like I created like an actual character. We could work on that if you wanted to. I think it would be worth it since we're going to be doing a lot of roles in the future for that.
How do you want? You want to just
Oh.
send you a list of
96.
things?
It moved up.
Yeah, just be patient. Your ping with Krios isn't the greatest, so I mean,
I don't know. I see 117, 134.
yeah, that's average, so it's not going to be the fastest.
Their
if you're
alchemist's name
downloading
is
from
Roger,
Krios.
right?
I don't remember. There's 2 of them. There are 2 brothers,
Roger Stonesworn.
Rogers and Dodger.
I think I used the same stats for both. What kind of role is alchemy? Intelligence?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I get a +5, but I don't know. I get 14 intelligent. And
He's
then
going to
we
have a
have-
+2 with 14 int.
So with tool proficiency, do they get a proficiency bonus?
Get out of there. Go.
He doesn't have class levels, so it would just be 2.
A +2. Okay, and then I have a kit of alchemy that gives a +1, and then I have a book that gives a +1. So that would be a +4.
Well, he's getting 2 from int, and if his proficiency as a base level character is 2, then that's already 4, and then you'd be stacking those other 2 bonuses to make it 6.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. Should we have? We still have. I'm gonna do the poisons right now.
Good luck.
So that's gonna be for just to see if we get advantage, and it's gonna be 4 rolls. So it's gonna be 1, 2.
You
is
get
gonna...
advantage already.
Oh, we already have the.
That's part of the room. It gives you advantage.
I didn't know if it was built or not.
Percent
So,
advantage.
It's
so
been
if
a
we
long
roll-
time. It's been built.
That was literally the first
Okay,
building we built.
So if we do have the.
Yeah, we did that for you right off the rip.
If we have the assistance, then and
You get an
there's
extra
already
+1
advantage.
because of it. If you roll for advantage with
Okay.
them assisting, you get an additional +1 on top of your advantage.
Okay, so it's gonna be burnt, essence, and then truth. Okay, that's
2
only
burnt,
for
yeah.
the event.
Yeah, 2 burnt, 1 essence, 1 truth.
Yeah. No. Alright, so we get 3 advantage bonus. The second burnt doesn't.
So where are you keeping your griffin so it doesn't eat horses? You want to put it in the armory or something? You want to put it in one of the unused towers? You put it in this tower behind your room that nobody's using. Seems like a good spot for it, right?
Griffin Tower.
Yeah, call this Griffin Tower. This is your master bedroom, Kef, and then you've got your little Griffin room off to
Absolutely,
the
man.
side there.
That way, when he learns to fly, he's take off and land right there. On
Cool.
top. That works.
Alright, so I get a
I'm
+8 for my rolls there
Out of there.
with
Get
advantage.
out of there.
So I'll do your burnt
Go
first,
over
and
there.
then
Go.
okay, we get that.
Still not loading, huh? 20% on my
Went up.
screen.
Yeah, but I went up from 95 to 96.
So they're all successful. Barker.
Nope.
Maybe try again, but turn on
is
your
there-
mod caching before you do it. I don't know.
Yeah, so
I think
get
you should
2
reinstall
burnt.
tabletop. at
One
this
I
essence.
point.
got you. Yeah, you
And,
said they're
one
all
truth.
successful.
Yep.
I got you. Thank you very much.
I'll try the mod
Right.
caching thing, and then that doesn't work. Uninstall. Actually, you know what? I'm just uninstalling. Fuck it.
And no word from Professor yet, so we still got some time.
Professor's here.
Yeah, he hasn't spoken in Discord, so he might be muted or something.
Gotcha. Yeah.
He's just been letting people. He's
I
not
mean,
the kind of person that talks
Ninja
over
didn't.
people.
Ninja did not say he wasn't here. He said no word.
True.
Right.
And I'm still
Yeah.
accurate.
Haha.
Okay, so for the potions, what do you guys agree? Like for the first week, we just do healing potions, so we can replenish, or is
It's
there
fine,
a few that you guys want to switch?
Okay.
Well, you
I
get
sent you
8.
a list of.
You get 8 potions. I would probably. I think it would be smart to make a couple of those other support potions as well.
Oh, we can, but I'm just saying to replenish everybody.
I'm okay on health potions, I think. I was
I got
trying to
plenty of
give
health
them away. Let me look.
So we can make let's say no. So which of the other potions you guys think?
Yeah, I'm good on potions.
Yeah, I definitely want
Healing.
an antitoxin.
Antitoxin.
The antitoxin was from the poisoner set.
Yeah, so that's all are already spent, and I have
Okay.
some antitoxin made already.
What's
Okay.
diminution? Diminution.
Makes you
It
small?
Makes
Yeah.
you want to smaller.
Shrink.
Shrink.
Yeah, it's a shrink. It's an Ant-Man potion.
I'll take a potion of fire breath.
Yeah, 1 fire breath.
Yeah.
I sent you a list of the ones I want. Chris.
Potion resistance might be alright too to have. I know it's random, but it's a good tank potion.
If you're making it, you can choose which type it is.
Yeah, you gotta just select.
Oh.
It's only random when you're finding random ones.
What are we planning on? We're thinking about doing some phase stuff next. Is there do any of us know like what kind of damage we might encounter there? What kind of
Psychic.
magics we might encounter?
A lot of psychic damage.
Illusion.
Yeah,
A lot of
maybe a
enchantment,
couple of
a lot of mind
maybe
influencing.
a couple of potions that'll help us with that would be nice. More can.
Which one?
The
you said?
I'm not sure exactly what resistance that would be. I guess psychic resistance or.
What going in the under? Oh, in the Fey world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, like they cast all sorts of magic, but it's gonna be a lot of charms and stuff like that because they're
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
what
like.
we were just saying. So we're trying to figure out which resistance that is. You know, like
What's a charm? What is it considered as?
Illusion spell.
I think
That's
that's resistant. It's not. Potion resistance is for like damage resistance.
like fire,
This is-
ice,
It's not. It's
Mhm.
not
poison,
like
acid.
conditions.
is
There
there
is a
like
potion for
psychic?
that. What is that one called?
The elixir of health is for blindness and paralyzed and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That could be useful to
I
have at
actually
least
have
or
one
two.
of those already. The elixir of health.
We can make one or two of those. One
Mhm.
potion of health, and then the. So I have two fire. I have one fire breathing, two eternalness.
Etherealness.
Yeah, I want to keep one, and Joe wants one. And then
There's a ring of mind shielding, but I don't think there's a potion that does that.
I'm gonna be making
There's a
one
ring of mind
elixir,
shielding. What the hell?
one elixir of health, and then I'm gonna make 4 greater healing.
Where's that ring?
All
How do I
right,
get that ring?
Ninja. I'm gonna give the Griffin the stat card for a warhorse. If
Yep.
that's alright with you. That's one of my
That's what we
things I
agreed
can
on.
summon. Yep. He has trampling charge. I think it kind of makes sense. He can like fucking ram shit, you know,
Yeah.
like charge shit. Can't fly and do that stuff, but he can fucking run at you really hard.
It says learn how to fly.
But
Yet.
he sure will run at your
Nah,
ass.
he's like still juvenile, you know. But through fine
Yep,
speed,
popped in my
fine
head.
speed gives me like
I gotta hear it now.
a loyal, close bond with my, mount, which will be my Griffin. And then when we're level 15 and I can summon a greater steed, then I can, have a flying Griffin. Fly around on it, throw fucking lightning bolts, javelins off the back of it. Once a day. Yeah, Fire, I don't know what to tell you about it if you're still,
Yeah.
just, did you reinstall Tabletop?
Yup.
Mm.
Reinstall Windows.
I think
Time for
somebody, I think Potato had a good idea, man. Try to join just a random public table.
Or get Revo uninstaller, and it literally removes all the files
Here,
of
I'll host
tabletop.
one real quick for you. You tell me if you. Alright.
Do you have a save of this, Joe? Of this table?
I got something different. It's close.
Okay,
I
cool.
got one of
Yeah, that'll work.
yeah. Where's the Borker game? Here. Load an old Borker game.
Hell yeah, Griffin Tower. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some, like, Tailspire build this.
What's the server name, Joe?
You should be able to join off of me, right?
I should. Oh, there it is. Do a refresh. There it is. Dabulent. Okay, yeah.
The password's GG.
That's what I figured. I turned mod caching back on. Caching back on.
Alright, so I succeeded all except for one of the eternalness potions that failed, even with all the advantages and everything. And yeah.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Yeah, I know.
What happened now? Sorry?
No, I just finished all my rolls for the
He
potion.
failed
Oh,
on the
yeah.
three illnesses, but everything else succeeded.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So I give you, Kevin, I give you 1 fire rating.
Mm-hmm.
It's not doing it. Hold on.
Joe, I'm gonna give you one etherealness potion. I'm gonna keep the Elixir of Health, and I'm gonna keep 2 greater healing, but we still have 2 more greater healing potions.
Oh, I wanted one of those too.
So you grab one, and then is there anybody else that could use one?
I want to give one to Potato.
Potato, do you want it? Is Potato here?
I think so. He just spoke just a second ago.
I'll keep it as a note and give it to him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make these rolls offline, like next time. Like, it doesn't have to. I mean, it's pretty time consuming.
Fine, man. It's fun, right?
Yeah, this
And
What
one's
was the
got-
other one you had? That you said you gave me? The etherealness?
Yeah, you get one. And 1 greater healing.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's getting stuck at 40 or 43 of 295. I don't know. Really don't fucking know.
Yep. There's something stopping you.
Did you do
Firewall.
that firewall stuff?
It's
Yep,
probably a
I just turned my firewall all the way off, dude.
Did you
Well, like
restart
a
your
virus
PC
protector,
after
you have like
doing that?
Yeah, I'll try that.
You do a validate
Drop.
files?
I've not done validate files yet. I'll try the firewall thing again. I forgot to restart the PC after the firewall though. So maybe that'll fix it.
I don't know
Maybe
what else to
restart the
try.
router too. Unplug
What's
it for
that?
90 seconds. The router.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe unplug it for 90 seconds and then plug it back in. Restart the computer maybe. Crazy. So it's just not loading anyone on tabletop, right?
That's
It's
went to a
just
different game.
It's just getting stuck, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds to me like it's a firewall permissions issue.
Have you tried running it in administrator?
Could do that, yeah. Alright, I'll be right back.
Hey, Potato, I figured out what happened to you in the Feywild.
Ooh.
You were kidnapped by a group of creatures called Mind Mosses.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
They're also called Obliviaxes. If an Obliviax gets a hold of you, they feed on your memories, and if they're of sufficiently high level, they can blank your memory for up to a year.
Haha. That's nice.
Holy shit, I am lagging on here.
Because you just loaded back in.
Mm,
Oh, excuse me.
it's no good, man.
Explains why my memories aren't there.
Mm-hmm.
You get a fungus eating your brain.
I must have had something really powerful in my thoughts that they needed me.
According to this, if you can hunt down the Obliviax that consumed your memories and eat him, there's a chance. If you don't die from consuming him, you'll get your memory back.
Just means that he needs a healer with him.
Apparently, not
I'll
a
heal you.
not a pleasant experience to eat an Obliviax.
Prestidigitation, that shit.
Can you-
purify. You can do purified food.
Can you fry them up?
Yeah, I don't know. You might have to eat it raw like a cannibal.
But you can purify food and water.
Yeah, but
Get rid of
can
any
you purify a
disease.
body?
Yeah. I mean,
So if I kill
food
you
is
and I
the
purify
body.
your body, it makes you edible?
I mean, you're edible now. Just if I have diseases, you know.
Am I an open mic?
I can hear you now.
Or
Uh,
not.
oh.
Yeah, I heard you typing. Yeah.
Heard you over here all.
This is the first time we hear you talking.
Oops.
There we go. I got a better connection.
I just knocked over my dice. You should really mute that music, Dab.
Do-do-do-do.
Ha 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 ha.
So I made some figurines that could be like characters in our fort. Over here, including I made a girlfriend for Cousin Lear over here.
Mm.
Lear has a girlfriend.
She nice and hairy.
Yeah, she's pretty stocky.
Nice.
Stocky's a pretty fancy word for fat.
It's a dwarf. Okay, it's a
would
compliment.
a would it be too small of a goal if I were to say that I want to find out what happened to my memories?
Nope. That's perfect.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute. You guys need to get ready still. Or...
My character's ready to take the rest that we much deserve, and then possibly set out for our adventure in the morning? Question mark?
You have been camped out here in the keep for weeks and weeks. You're probably getting a little tired of hanging out here.
What are
Yep.
you talking about? Weeks and weeks.
Super tired of hanging out.
I'm confused. When do we do downtime?
Didn't you take downtime here?
We
Isn't
took
that why we
downtime
rolled
at
all the?
Maskelhorn.
Isn't that why we rolled all the shopkeepers?
Yeah.
I mean, no, they refresh every week, so we were gone
Oh.
for several weeks, so they would have refreshed by the time we came back. It was
Yeah,
just
okay.
a new.
So that's just the guys that were here when you got here.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I was like, wait
So
a second.
then,
When
Oh,
do we
wait.
do downtime?
I need that link then. And what's the brewery roll again? It's fuck. I had it somewhere.
so I mean, what do you want to do in downtime, Joe?
I bookmark it. Maybe I.
No, I was just making sure we didn't do extra downtime.
I mean, like
We just
is
did
there any-
downtime. I mean, I'm good on downtime right now.
Okay.
But I
So
do
then-
need to have RP with my bards when we get started.
Well,
Well, go for it. I'm looking up my stuff for
Yeah,
bravery. or
But I gotta
brewery
wait for.
stuff,
I gotta
so.
wait on Ninja. Whenever he's ready.
I mean, you have the information on them, don't you?
Can't,
Can't you just...
can't level like higher level spell slots be used to cast lower level spells at the level, like at the original level, like instead of
Yeah.
So you can use a level 2 spell slot to cast
Mhm.
a level 1 spell as a level 1 spell. It doesn't have to be upgraded to a level 2 spell, right?
Right.
It just costs your level 2 spell slot.
Yeah, it's just cost back the spell slot.
Yeah.
Parker, can I get a link to that shit again? Sorry.
Yeah,
That
no doubt. I got you.
strongholds and keeps or
All
whatever.
good, bro. I got you.
I was just
promise I'll save
unsure.
it.
Because as a warlock, I only have third level spell slots. So if I cast a spell that can be upgraded, like it's a spell that can be cast at third level and it has extended features, but can I forcibly use my third level spell slot to cast it at first level?
Yes.
Okay.
You just want to like use a lesser effect of it, not kill something.
No, it's for scrolls crafting. So like to cast to create a third level spell scroll, it would cost me a week and 500 gold. But if I'm trying to make a scroll of a first level spell, but I only have third level spell slots.
Oh, you know, I would wonder if you casted a third level spell, if you would just make 3 of them or something.
Well, no, that wouldn't be how it worked either. It takes
No.
two weeks to make a level 3 scroll, but it takes 1 day to make a level. Or
It
I'm
ta-
sorry, it takes 1 week to make a level 3 scroll, but 1 day to make a level 1 scroll. So he'd get 10 of them if he did it that way.
Yeah, and the
Oh.
cost too. I mean, it's 25 gold to make a first level spell scroll, but it's 500 to make a third level. So if I'm trying to make first level spell scrolls, but I only have third level spell slots, is that something I can do?
Yeah, I mean, you're
I
just
would say
wasting a third
absolutely.
level spell slot.
Like I just hold back part of the magic? Like
I mean, yeah, essentially, yeah.
I figure a magician that can control a powerful spell could cast a powerful spell at a lower level if they truly wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be like,
Yeah.
instead of me casting a fireball, I cast a firebolt.
I cast a small fireball.
Well, I mean, that's why it gets, like I said, it's just confusing being a warlock because, you know, wizard has lower level spell slots they can choose to cast the spells at. Like, I only have the same 2 spell slots and they're just always 3rd level.
Yeah.
I would think the RPing, like the actual thing of it, would be like when you're casting that spell scroll, you're using it to its fullest extent, and you're just trying. You're actually trying to dial back, like try not to like cast it at a 3rd level.
Yeah, so think about it this way, like, say for instance you have chromatic orb or something like that, right? Well, instead of being like putting everything you have into it, you're kind of like, you know, I don't want to do lethal damage. I want to do, you know, as little damage as possible. So you just kind of tone it down a little bit. Like instead of using all of your mana to cast it, you use like half of it.
Yeah, and I guess it also could be just simply the fact that like it's not a matter of what spell slot I'm using; it's a matter of the time. So like if I spend 1 day enchanting this scroll, it becomes a
Is that
first
from
level.
Xanathar's?
Yeah, it's from Xanathar's.
Xanathar's no longer requires a spell slot, so lower level is fine. The DMG rules call for an appropriate spell slot to be expended and not X level or greater. If you follow those rules, warlocks must scribe at the highest level. Xanathar's no longer requires a spell slot, so lower level is fine.
Ranger archetype, Wormkeeper.
How many weeks did
Hey, Wonder.
Chris? Did you use? Was it 2 weeks that we've been gone?
Mhm.
Or I'm gonna roll to sell some beer.
Don't forget that tavern has 2.
Well, that's what I was just asking about. Did we do that already, or I thought like
No, and not
No.
only that, but you have that 3rd tavern that hasn't been converted into anything yet. So you technically have 3 tavern rolls to make, each for each of those 2 weeks.
wait,
So-
what? 3 tavern rolls? What?
Because you already had 1 built in the place, right?
Yeah, I had the 1 built tavern, and then I thought we were gonna change the rooms around and add a 2nd tavern like now when we got back to the
I
fort.
already started that though. At the
Okay,
beginning
so
of our
that's done.
yeah,
Okay.
it's 1 building with two taverns in it. So technically there are 3 taverns currently at the fort. Until we
I'm
change that.
missing the 3rd one then.
It's the one that was already there. We haven't changed it yet. We haven't paid any money to change it into anything else.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just roll for the 2 then, like my 2 rooms.
Dude,
Alright.
we haven't
Alright.
been back here since fucking November.
And then we could turn that 3rd one into something else. And like, I got some money to
2
spend
months.
on the fort, so like, I want to pay for some expansion. I think we're probably about out of room points, huh?
Yeah, we've got 1 room point left. That's why I used I built 3 buildings like when we came back to Askelhorn the first time recently.
Yeah.
I sent
Okay.
money to be like start construction on 3 buildings that were outside of the fort. They were just like their own little buildings that had things in them.
Cool.
So technically, we have a guild. Let me see what I guild hall, a trading post, and a small house that has 2 taverns in it.
Did you add it to the spreadsheet already?
I haven't touched that spreadsheet.
Here's a spreadsheet, guys. I'll put it in chat.
Might build a animal pen,
There you go. That'd be cool.
because I can actually make a griffin roost as one of the options.
There's the spreadsheet if you want to add your shit to it.
So
Is there such a thing as a print in this thing? It's for a scribe? It's printing books?
I don't know. You'd have to look in the book.
A printing press? Yeah, they'd have those.
Yeah. I'll take a look at that.
Each of the rooms that are listed have variants you can build them as, but the effects will stay the same.
Yeah, yeah. Like a study would be good. Like, I don't know.
Alright, I think I'll spend
So
money.
it's not urgent.
So we have 1 room point left, right?
Well, technically 2, since we're going to convert the tavern into something else that's already in the building, right? And
Yeah,
then
so-
technically 3 because I built a trading post already, so we can get rid of the one we've got in the building right now.
Right. So this griffin pen doesn't really, or the griffin roost doesn't really do anything except the thing it does is allow you to hold creatures securely and safely. So like, if I build it, spend 2,500 gold, the only real benefit would be, which I guess is okay, like if we have dangerous creatures that we need to like,
Minotaurs.
lock up, then this griffin roost would do it, but there's no other like real benefit to it.
Well, like he said, I mean, your
But I
griffin's
wanna
not
do it,
trained.
so-
It's still a dangerous creature.
Didn't we want a
No,
smith
it's
or an
not.
armory or something like that?
Hey, Chris, can you promote me and set me on black again?
Bad, probably.
I just want to say, like, okay, I was retroactively back when we took the 2 weeks of downtime. I wasn't here for part of that session, I think, and I was just rolling for the scrolls that Razor was crafting during that downtime. And I got to say that I'm excited to fail these rolls just looking at what happens.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm
Fun-
really looking forward to failing a
some
roll.
fun outcomes.
Yeah, there's one that a priest of it makes so much sense as a warlock. The priest of a temple of good accuses you of trafficking dark magic. Like, I'm fucking psyched to have that happen.
All right, cool. I'll spend the money. It makes sense, role playing anyways. But I'll build the Griffin roost.
And you
It
can
takes
use it
one
as
row
like
point.
the pin to
but-
hold the animals that it has to eat anyway too.
Yeah, well, and yeah, the main
Yeah,
thing
that
is
makes sense.
like he's not dangerous. Like he's more than. So like I use Fine Steed. He's like my loyal companion. He's just a juvenile
Well, I
Griffin
mean,
in skin.
when you're not
So,
there, you know what I mean? Or
like
is he
he'd
gonna be with you
probably
all the time?
he'd probably eat some fucking horses if I'm not around, no doubt about that. So,
Yeah.
but I'm sure he'd be willing to stay there, but it's a good secure place for him. But it's
Yeah.
also can hold like, 5 small, 3 medium, or 1 large. Like if we ever need to capture some kind of creature or something, we
Like-
got somewhere to lock them up. I
Didn't you
guess.
go
Yeah.
for a kind of a mission to go and find someone to look after sheep and stuff like that for you?
Yeah, that's when I was gonna do the the griffin, raise him for a year and have a full adult griffin at like level whatever.
Yeah, I would assume that when your Griffin's with you, like he's like a great dog, he's my
No,
good dog.
so
He
it's
doesn't do any...
a spell I have. It's a 2nd level spell called Find Steed, right?
No,
And
I'm saying when you're not around though, like when he's left at the fort
yeah, but he's probably not gonna be left at the fort like ever. I mean, maybe. He's
anymore.
always gonna be with me.
Oh, okay.
He's my mount, my companion, my battle partner. Like,
Well,
yeah.
then there you go.
So like I said, I find Steed. If you look at the spell, Paladin, it's level 2 spell.
Be right back.
I
Yeah,
can
thanks.
summon a warhorse, a pony, a camel, or an elk. I have a loyal and lasting bond. He understands everything I say. He's a mount both in combat and out. He's my fucking homie. But that's like, a magical spell to summon a mount. But what Ninja and I had discussed, and everyone would seem kind of cool with, was
Yeah.
I could have the Griffin. I'd use the stat block from Find Steed. So I'm using a Warhorse card for his attacks and stats, right? But it's like a Griffin in role playing aspects. It's my juvenile Griffin with us the whole time. But he's just like a Warhorse stats. So he's not like, here for a year being raised into an adult Griffin. He's like with me as my loyal mount companion. So I don't have to worry so much about it. Like him
You can
eating
send it out
horses.
for you can send it out for hunting and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's think of him as a warhorse that looks like a griffin, if that makes it easier.
Yeah, no,
for
I
you.
get that.
Yeah.
I assumed
Um,
that you were still leaving him at the fort while you were gone and stuff like that.
Booming.
No, I was until I hit level 5. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now I have the ability to form a bond with him and take him out and train him with me, and raise him. And then at level 15, I actually get this is not going to happen, but level 15 I get find greater steed, which a griffin is one of them. So like it would make sense, like if I ever get to that level, oh, my griffin grew up, now he can fly and shit. And if we ever hit level 15, it'd probably be at least a year anyways, and we probably won't even do that. So he's just a
Can you-
mount. So I spent, or Barker spent 3,000 gold for me to have, like a griffin, because it's fucking cool as shit, as opposed to like a warhorse in skin, essentially.
I
You
fucking
know,
love it.
instead of
Storm
like the
Riders of Azeroth.
card about raising him and stuff for a year, because
Mm.
if I'm level 6, 7, in a year of game time, like theoretically, logically, what level will we be in a year of game time? I don't know. Probably not 15, right?
But
I'd have a
Kazuna never
griffin at
gets
low
that
level.
because we killed him in Jodab's game.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, exactly. So, good compromises. I guess I have the griffin at lower levels, just for
It
fun.
wasn't canon, guys. It was alternate reality, multiverse.
Yeah.
It was Dragon Ball GT. Wasn't canon.
So I'll store him in that griffin place, and then we have a fucking spot for other dangerous creatures that we need to, do whatever we need to do with. Minotaurs might be included.
I really don't know what's going on with you, Fire Weasel there.
I got past
I'll
97.
I'll spend another 2,500 gold for something for Razor. Look over at Razor and be like, we got all these houses around here for everyone else, and he just kind of chills, and does his own thing.
What,
So you need a place, dude. 2,500 gold. You pick what you want. I'll bring out this cool little book, and the cover of it says like Stronghold Construction Library, and
Yeah.
I open it up, and it
is
shows
there a
you
link
a
to this?
that shows you a list. Yep, I'm trying to copy and send it to you as I say this. Yeah. And it has a list of like all the stuff that you could have. And I'm like, hey man, my treat for all your help. You know, you've been kind of quiet, but I want you to have something here.
Here's some-
Yeah.
A place for
funny.
you to do whatever you want to do in private, you know. But yeah, there's
You forgot
you,
that they
if
have
you
fucking
scroll
has money.
down.
Looking through the book, is there a sex dungeon?
There actually is, by the way.
You
Dude, I
can
was
build
trying to
like
look up the. I was trying to look up the music casting couch there for a second.
yeah, all the things you build say may also be built as like you know, the animal pen may also be built as a griffin roost, a monster cage, a dragon trap, kennels, you know, so you
What
might
page are the
find
rooms on? Oh wait, I think I found them.
if you scroll down, yeah, it starts with like Alchemist Labs, the first one, and then it just lists them after that. So,
Would it be the library or?
I don't know, you know,
I mean,
what does the library do?
When taking at least an hour to perform an intelligent, arcane, intelligence, history,
Yeah,
nature, religion check, find a specific knowledge. So that's more for like a scribe like me, I guess.
yeah. What about magical enchanter? What is this? Oh, it's a place where a guy can make magic items and stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if
Smithy,
scroll is
prisoners,
considered as that.
ritual circle.
Yeah, the ritual circle might be something he likes. Oh,
Trying to see what that does though. It
I kind of like. I'm looking at the Arcanist study. That makes sense for a room that I would make scrolls in, and also may also be used as an interrogation chamber.
oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Wait, so it can be an Arcanist study, an interrogation chamber, a binding circle, or a mirror maze.
Let's see.
Oh, cool.
Oh
If we
yeah, that's kind of for flavor. Like may also be built as. Like you can just call it one of those, you know. And but the
Can I say
benefit.
that it has those things in it? Can like, oh, I guess it would all be
Sure.
multiple
Yeah.
rooms.
if
I
we did
mean,
have if we did have somebody that
you sure could, dude. You just would only get
If I was to
You would only get the one benefit. You could say it has whatever inside of it, you know.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, if we were to interrogate anyone, it would probably be me who interrogates them, right?
Yeah.
I have 20 charisma, you know.
I have a
Same.
spell that I just remembered, you know, through all my
I'm
battles.
proficient in deception, insight, persuasion. I went all the face skills, so
I have a
Heck
spell
yeah.
called Zone of
interrogation.
Truth.
I mean intimidation.
Yeah, I have a spell called Zone of Truth that I could help you out with. That anybody inside of it has to tell the truth, type shit.
Right.
I could
So,
assist
like,
you on that. I got a plus
Boy,
11.
with your interrogation room, you
Persuasion.
know, I could throw down that Zone of Truth in there and like shoot.
I got
I'll
a
be good
plus
cop,
8
you
to
be
my
bad cop.
insight.
You know.
But so the benefit you could say it has an interrogation chamber for sure, but your benefit in there is well, what? Let's see. Spells of the chosen
I like
school have twice their normal duration and half their material cost. Yeah, Arcana checks have advantage, so making scrolls, right?
I like the reduced cost and increased duration. Like, well, I'm trying to figure out how
That's if
that
they're
would
cast-
benefit.
that's
Like,
how
okay,
that's
so,
when
like-
they're cast in that room. It's the same thing with the alchemist.
How
room.
about the
Like, if
ritual
you-
circle, Professor? Like any spells or
Hmm.
rituals cast here do not have any cost components that are associated in gold. Or wait, let's see. You
They
okay? You
reduce
can
the
cast them there
time
without
of the ritual
expending
by
any
half.
components.
The spell may be
Um,
cast a ritual in half the usual time here without expending any components too.
Yeah, and then you get advantage on all your rolls required by ritual. So I don't know. Yeah, I've seen you do some ritual type stuff. That might be an
Like
option.
if you use a command on somebody and you have enchantment on there, the command will last for 2 hours instead of 1 hour.
Go into the configuration.
You know,
Reddit mod.
Right, but
that's
does he have spells that would benefit from that or not?
That's
you know?
why you have to pick what school it is. So aberration, conjuration, enchantment, or illusion. So you figure out which spell you're trying to cast to double the time.
Yeah, he
and
might
then
not
you pick
have.
one.
Yeah, it might just be like damage spells, you know, or like nukes. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, that's not how it's. So it's literally says aberration, conjuration, enchantment, or illusion.
Right, but what I'm saying is, does Razor as a warlock have any spells that he uses
He
that are
should.
like duration spells?
He
like
should
that?
have some that are in at least one of those schools. I mean, but
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I was just reading all the rooms. It's my 1st
Mhm.
time seeing this, so.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. That's why we're.
Is
we're
Magical
here for 2
Enchanter,
weeks.
is that
man.
what's being used for the potion room? Or no, that's the Alchemist Lamp.
Yeah, alchemist. We have the Alchemist Lab, the Poisoner's Grotto, and the Garden. For
it's
creative.
like charm person is a first level enchantment school. So like it could last 2 hours instead of 1 hour.
But you know, I don't know, the Ritual Circle looked alright maybe for you. I don't know. If that makes sense. I don't know if you actually have ritual stuff or if that's like, you know, just role playing.
No, I'm not sure the ritual thing would work for me. That'd be more for
Yeah, I
like
think
clerics or something.
the Arcana
Wizard.
thing maybe.
I don't have a whole lot of rituals.
The extra dimensional room costs 10,000 gold.
The
You know,
ritual one would be
actually-
very good for a cleric, and not even
It'd be
all
good for a
type
wizard.
cleric. Yeah.
That's actually really that may be cast as a ritual in half the time. That'd be good for that teleportation circle. We can literally put the teleportation circle in the ritual circle room.
They have an anime for Genshin Impact.
Nice.
Arcana Study. Ooh. Wait, is that what I was already looking at? Yeah. Okay. I think the Arcana Study makes the most sense for me because like I'm even the sage background.
Yeah, the chapel don't really. Yeah. So and you can call it whatever you want. The interrogation chamber.
I like
You know?
interrogation
Someone
chamber.
accidentally moved everything.
If
All right,
needed.
cool. Well, I'll call over a couple of construction guys and
And
hand them the blueprint. Say get it done.
I guess let
Hey,
me.
have you tried turning off mod threading,
choose
Weasel?
A school of magic.
I'll
Have
I'll
I
let the
tried what?
guys know like you're the
Mod
boss.
threading.
Yeah, I'd look at your spell list and just see what
I
schools
posted
all
a
your
deal in
spells are,
the D&D
and that's
chat.
probably where you should go.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what I'm
looking.
looking at now.
Can we say we did that when we got back to the fort and it's like done now?
What are you talking about? We just got back to the fort. Today.
Oh, that's right. The 2 weeks was the previous 2 weeks that we weren't here.
Yeah, that was it. Askelhorn.
Yeah, I thought we were rolling like we're staying. Yep. Okay. Well, we'll start construction on that. It'll be done in 15 days, my friend. And
Cool.
you have, all control over
I-
what they do with it, where
I'll
it
figure
is.
out the school of magic before it finishes.
Yep. All right. So that's 5,000 of my gold, and there go 2 of our room points. So we don't have any room points anymore.
Cool.
I'm back.
And
Welcome back.
yeah. All right. Now I'm
Did
gonna roll.
Weasel ever
for-
get in here yet?
He's working
Still
on it.
working. Still trying
Alright.
other things. We're finding different articles on Reddit, trying different things.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll my 2 taverns.
It doesn't have
Oh
to.
my god! I just got over the mark. I think that was it.
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
going now.
Oh fuck yeah!
What was that?
worked.
What was
Hell
it?
yeah.
Mod threading. Jesus Christ.
I
Fuck
thought
yeah.
about that, but I assumed I don't know. I assumed your mod caching would do that, but then again, I also
Well,
was like,
it's-
well, he
it's
says
just-
he has a really
it's
good
everything.
computer, so
If you are unable to load any mods, try turning this off.
Nice. It was lagging super hard until you did that change, and now I can move objects without it taking fucking forever.
Ooh, I made
90.
130 gold off of beer, boys. The
91.
tavern is popping in the last couple weeks.
Ninja, did you get any of the messages I sent you before you joined earlier?
So,
I did. I made a note.
So Barker, I
You
made
fully
this
loaded?
character thinking about you when I made it.
Yeah.
What's
now,
on?
He fully loaded.
I made
yeah.
this this
There's
health
nowhere for me to sit.
chef
Oh,
all
shit,
year
yeah.
thinking about you and your years of working in kitchen.
Where at?
Is there not? There's not a
In the
color for
kitchen
you to
with
be,
the,
is there?
695. I just paid
color.
5,000 gold. Ah.
Hey, is there a way to make another seat for him? Because he has to be a spectator right now.
Oh.
This guy?
Yeah.
You're talking about another seat
Yeah,
for
he
him.
looks accurately miserable to have a lifetime spent working in
There's
a
a seat
kitchen.
over here.
Yeah.
There's no seat at the table.
Maybe a corner. Can like one of the corners be fashioned for you? Oh.
Yeah, that's what
You
we
should
did
be
last
set to
time.
8 players,
There's
max.
right here. The
It is
downtime
set to 8
action.
players.
Oh.
There's another one right over here on the right that wasn't
Give
being
him
used
a-
anymore.
I give him a
That's-
big butcher knife too, so don't fuck with him.
Professor played on this corner when he came in to begin with before we found a
Yeah.
different
Well, I
table.
mean, but I can't set a color down right now.
Yeah,
He's not promoted.
Yeah, he's a spectator.
Oh.
I think maybe
promoted.
Krios has to do that
Yep.
Yeah, promote fire.
Mm-hmm.
and change his color.
Yeah. The
Change
problem
color
though
to
is
something
that
that's not
I
spectator
don't know
color.
if there's enough of colors.
Yeah, you can put colors down.
Yellow.
Yeah, there you
yellow.
go.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
You can
brown
change his color.
still available and
There's color white available. What is that?
no, that's a game master color. There's brown and teal should be the two colors available.
You could do like this thing over here where there's just this little table floating off in the middle of nowhere. Just
There you
plop
go.
down
Yeah,
a
give him the
board of
kitty
some kind.
table.
Yeah.
Put him
Make
in
him
the
just hit the
Get a
kitty
kitty
table.
table. Ron, kitty. That makes sense. Good pun, man. You're
No, I-
genius.
Where do I find the option
You
of hiding
guys.
colors?
That was
think
a
you have
knee
to
slapper, Kev.
Put down a new hand.
I know what you meant, asshole. I know what you meant.
Where's Ninja at? There he is.
Layout.
I'll mention to you, Razor, about your interrogation ideas that I can definitely help out with that.
shit.
Oh,
So
guys, come on.
That was my bad. I tried to
This
click the
is
menu
gonna-
button and didn't quite make it there. Sorry.
Hold back, hurry up.
Ooh,
I found
That-
the place too. Like
That was
at
my
the end.
fault. I'm
that
sorry.
was a bad timing.
Is it gonna
Just
fix
do a
itself,
rollback.
or-
Oh, there it is.
My bad, dude.
But I am excited to try that spell out, Razor, sometime if we ever need to interrogate somebody.
Yeah, Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be in the basement where I made the dungeon, where we have like a.
Because I think it could be
Those
real fun
pages
for a
there.
ninja with the wording of the spell, because it says here like, an affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such creatures can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
Yeah,
Right?
so that's why I was thinking
So,
enchantment would
oof.
probably be the best for the room because I mean, Zone of Truth is enchantment, so it'll last twice as
Yeah, it
long.
is.
Then also
Yeah.
enthrall, hold person, crown of madness, like all of the things that I could use to influence people's minds
Oh yeah, yeah.
are
Arm
all
person is
twice as long.
definitely
Yeah.
an enchantment, too.
suggestion.
That's
yeah, that's what
beautiful.
I'm saying. These are all enchantment. Suggestion.
That'll be awesome. Yep, worth
Actually, that would be
2,500
really good
gold
for
sure.
Potato. Potato would love that room too.
That's a great room for any of us to use, and fuck, all of us together, man. We can find
Okay,
out whatever
so-
we want.
We're a very
Please.
charismatic party. I didn't notice that.
Mhm.
I got a
Heal.
20. I have an 18, but I have a 20 on my monocle.
See, I got.
Charisma.
I also have 20 charisma.
People love us, man. We're
Yeah.
Yeah.
charismatic.
Okay, so there's
Oh, I have a plus 12.
Parker. There's notebook at the top.
I
And
mean, the,
I don't know
Oh,
how
it's
to
plus 11.
unlock the other colors.
You have to put a color down. You have to go to hands.
Yeah.
Options,
Oh.
hands.
And then put
I
it
went
over
in
here.
option and ends.
Then draw. Oh wait, maybe it's a zone. Hidden randomized hands. I think you have to draw a hands box for him. Change the color.
Under what?
I remember there was a way to do it.
No, I'm sure.
You see where it says it on the zone tool
Sorry, I'm trying to eat.
hands.
Maybe I can do it.
Oh, add new.
There you go. That's the one.
I think.
So I just
Change
put
the
this
color for the font.
one. It's got tags. Yeah. I'm only able to draw black.
Racist.
Maybe he's colorblind. Jeez.
Can you right-click on this and
Um,
change it to his color, like brown or something?
That's not. I don't think that's the way to do it. I think that's wrong. What I was
Whoa.
suggesting.
Whoa.
There's a way to draw hand positions.
I prefer the color like cinnamon. I'm not like brown. I'm cinnamon.
Chocolate.
And my sentinel shield. Oh my god, dude. Let's go fight something, dude. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to
Here
fight.
you
Like,
go,
I got
number of
some new
players. I
toys,
got
bro.
you. I got you.
Parker hooked me the fuck up
10.
last week.
All right, so go to options, info, and then there's a number of players button. There should be additional colors to select now.
I'm just gonna start talking us out of fights now.
Oh, is this his
Like,
kitty
0 to
table? You
10.
gonna put him next to me? He's gonna be looking at my cards.
There's 0 to 10, but it's just that when I do select color, I only see black, gray, and then white.
I got so many characters all over the board.
All right, so I have hands
That's hero
turned on
forge.
for display, so you can see there's red, green, orange, pink, purple, blue. I set up this table over here in the corner. Krius, do you see where this table is in the corner?
Yeah, I see it.
Right-click on this box that's highlighted here, this black box that I've drawn. Does it allow you to change it to a different color?
I don't see your box.
Right here?
There's no box there.
I don't see bugs.
Yeah, I
There's a
don't
box
see a
there.
box either.
I see
Yeah, it was visible a moment ago.
I see your box. Enable hands, disable unused is wrong. All.
You might have to be on the hands tool, so go up to zone and then pick the third option, which is called hands, and then you should be able to see the box that I drew here.
Oh, that's right. I can't shield bash anymore, but
See,
that's okay.
I am unable to change the color,
Oh,
but you
okay.
might be able to.
Oh, I see it. What does layout do? Automatically ranges object.
I'm just gonna back off and let y'all handle all that. Quit clicking on stuff.
What are the colors left? Brown and,
Brown and teal, I think.
do you want to be teal instead?
I don't care. I'm not
Teal
picky.
and brown.
Mm-hmm.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, teal, purple, pink, brown.
Yellow is available too, right?
Yeah, yellow as well.
Any luck there, Krius?
I don't see your.
Do you see the box I was talking about?
No.
Go to your left. Do you see the zone tool?
Give me a second.
Click a player hand to delete it. Click and
Yeah, I
drag
got
to create a
zone.
new hand.
Do you see the third option that says hands? Click that.
Oh, there I see it.
Now you see the box. Right-click on the box.
Yeah.
Can you change color?
There it's brown now.
Make it teal.
It's teal
Oh.
now.
Okay, there you go. You have a spot.
Oh.
You have an initiative token.
It says you left click it in order to change the color. I can click it and
Oh,
change
so
it
that's
myself
where it
now.
is. Okay, so we know for next time. There you go.
It's upside down though. Can you rotate his
You
name?
get a big ass fucking table for just for yourself there.
I got me and a cat that I got to deal with.
You can spread yourself, you know.
Just be very,
Right.
very careful. Never, ever, ever press the L button anywhere near this.
What's it do?
It'll
Unlock
fall into the
the
abyss.
Table. Yeah.
You'll lose
I
everything.
don't. My hand doesn't go anywhere near the L bar. L.
Get him a dice tower or something.
Yeah, but that's for
Sounds
everyone.
great.
It's not just for you. Yeah.
Oh.
What's the L button where?
If he ever presses L while pointing at this table, it'll fall into the abyss.
I give you a nice little lamp that spins.
I think all the regular spaces are locked permanently in place, so you can't press L on them, but this one is a add-in table, so it doesn't have that safety feature.
So what happened to this this corner over here?
My corner. What you talking about?
It's potato corner.
I
He's
thought
just
the
a
pink
lot
one
more-
was Potato's corner.
Yeah, I got this and this.
Oh my god.
Like he doesn't even use this fucking pink zone. He just
Yeah, he doesn't
simply-
even use the pink zone. He's only using the corner.
It's called table economy. Whoever has the most table economy wins.
What? This is yours right here.
I got my zone over here.
Came real
Ridiculous.
close to deleting it just now.
There's a card over here too, and I don't know.
Ridiculous.
I actually share this with Professor. Like, I think he has some stuff over here too.
No, I don't.
It's his card.
He's like, yeah, you know,
Hickory
I have some stuff
quarterstaff,
over here for
wizard's
him.
robes, silver dagger of Orcus, iron half plate.
That might be your Orcus disguise you had.
See, I share this side of the table with Professor.
He's not talking about me. I never had an Orcus disguise.
Huh?
I use illusion magic to make it look like I'm wearing clothes. I don't wear disguises.
That makes a lot of sense.
I also use
That might have been mine.
magic. Not to put up.
Oh man.
What's up with all these figurines over here?
No idea.
Guards, bowmaster, trader, dual dwarf.
Dude, I'm excited to use
Oh,
our
those are the
interrogation
fort
room.
workers. Those are the fort
Yeah, me
workers
too,
that.
dude.
I'm gonna throw them in this bag if we're not using them because they're just hogging resources. And same with
You're excited to use what, Professor?
The
Which one?
interrogation room.
What about these ones? Potato, are these your alternate forms? Throw them all in
yeah,
your. Well,
my
this
bag.
is your Boswick trunk, but put them
I
somewhere.
got a bag over here.
All right. Let's try to keep the level of clutter to a minimum here.
Yeah. Rough terrain. I'm also gonna put that in a bag. There, see?
What is this guy?
Nice.
It's my wizard.
Can I get the griffin injected? Is that possible? I can like put his health and stuff on him.
Sure.
Where's the griffin that they gave you?
He's
Yeah,
right
that's-
here.
That's the one I was gonna get for you. So that's the only one I know.
I like that one. That's good enough.
It has attack animations too, I believe.
Yeah, it's cool as shit. It's animated. I
Hit
love it.
points?
Take a look over here,
19.
19.
Kevin.
Resources 1 and 2?
No.
Okay. No need.
Kevin, if you take a look
Trampling
in this,
charge. That's not like a spell. No. Sorry, Chris. What's up?
if you take a look in this corner over here, like where my hand is kind of going in circles here.
Uh-huh.
Like I had like another like little building here, so that can be used for like as a stable. I did build like a little stable thing over
Okay.
here.
Cool. Hell yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, trampling charge is like, let's see, if he moves at least 20 feet and then hits, it's like a saving throw to be knocked prone. That's like his ability. It's not a spell. And then a melee attack, yeah. No extra resources. It's a war horse. A
Can we clean
griffin
up
war
the
horse.
the side of the table, guys? Like in front of your area.
Let's see.
I just cleaned up your side. Like, you
There's
just
a
got-
workman here. I don't. Let's see, and then yeah, I don't know.
You got like a basilisk over here. You got a bunch
don't
of
need
stuff over
this.
here, Joe.
I'm deleting the basilisk right now. I'm just trying to clean up.
Now, would that like the war horse would never like level up or anything, right? That's always gonna be its stats. Okay, cool.
Method.
Got it.
Harry Jack. Oh yeah, whatever happened to Harry Jack Barker?
He should be here, working as a fence.
Okay. Yeah, I seen him being all super tiny over here on your board. And I
Hey,
was
thank
like,
you.
oh yeah, I forgot about this guy.
Cool.
He did agree to come work with us, so he should be here.
Nice. Harry Jack. So
Him
do
and
we
his
get
bag of hatting?
do we get another vendors that come through before we decide to leave the place?
Only if you stay another week.
I
Or do
don't
we go
have
out?
any need to stay another week, but I know
Me
that
neither.
I know Antonio was expressing like he wanted some time with his bards, so maybe we could hang out for a little while. Yeah.
Antonio, do your
What do you want-
bards.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Well, I'm waiting
I
for
think-
you to tell me what the stuff is.
No, you
think-
told me what the stuff is. Now tell everybody else.
I think while Antonio is barding, we should do like mounting further and further exploratory expeditions into the Underdark through the well below our
Hmm.
fort.
I'm literally just talking about having a conversation with them real quick.
Yeah, go for it, bud.
Yeah.
Who do you talk to?
Okay, so can you inject these characters?
All of your bards? No.
How
Just
how
a
would that work, Barker?
Fuck no. I'm not injecting all of your fucking
No.
hireling bullshits.
Oh my god.
Fuck your fireling bullshit. Just NPCs, man. They're not going on an adventure with us.
Like exploring.
If they get in combat, I'm going to
stuff
kill them in
here.
one hit instantly, and they will just be dead.
Would we just like roll to like explore, or like
Monster.
as like I'm thinking, would it be like a downtime thing, right? Or yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's
If
a
we
good
go
idea.
down and look around.
If
So who
need
do you
to
talk
leave-
to? Joe Dab. Antonio Dabas goes into his bard quarter and he asks who what.
Here's the character. That's the one I was talking. I had it on my board. I pinged it a long time ago. It's fine. That's the one I wanted injected. I deleted the other ones I had.
Oh, you're talking about yourself. Yeah, that's no problem. You just got to be specific.
I thought you were a human.
Yeah, I pinged it a long time ago.
You got elf ears? Are you a half elf?
Hit points
33.
33. Resource 1.
No, I just need the yellow one.
Yeah, that's resource 1.
I'll change it. I'll change it later.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
0 right now. I just use that one for my temp HP.
You got it.
Anyways, so I walk into the fort after all the fighting is done, and I see them in their meeting.
So this is your new look here, huh?
Yeah.
I like your
Have a
monocle.
hat on. Yeah.
Somebody.
I tell them, I greet them and just try to, see what's on their mind. I want to ask them about their reports and how is everything. Guys, this is really killing me. How do I do this?
I'm sorry, is my hand in your way?
No,
No,
he doesn't like. I got you, Joe. I'll fix it.
Yeah.
I'll fix it.
Anyways, I asked them about the reports that I was asking about.
Well,
let's
your
start with the
dwarf says
dwarves.
that I went west, trying to promote the keep, and I performed and I made some money, and I guess your dwarves were bonding with each other,
Oh, that's great.
and the gossip in town to the west was they're really into their religion and their giant bleeding statue, I guess.
Any notable people, possibly? I mean, any gossip or?
Nah, they're very insular. That cult of statue worshippers over there. They don't share a lot of their innermost thoughts and feelings with the outsiders. Your
Do
girls.
they have anybody coming in terms of the marketing? Do they have anybody expressing interest in coming to our opening?
Yes, chances
Have
are
them-
there will be some kind of merchant from that town arriving in a week.
Cool. Sounds great. What about the girls?
The
Sorry, I
girls
pulled
went
you from
to
your,
Elvenport. They did the same thing. All the same
sorry I
things.
pulled you guys away for the wedding, but it was short notice and there was no teleportation circle. I mentioned to the other guys, yeah, they we pulled them away because the Baron had needed us for a performance, but it was short notice, like 1 day's notice, so I didn't have time to get you. But they did have a teleportation circle and they had a link to Elvenport, so I was able to get the girls to help us. We did very well. we made um good graces with the Baron.
Yeah. Alice says that the wedding was so sweet. She's really like happy that the bride and the groom look like such a great couple.
I tell
Yeah.
her, I tell them we actually did find the vampire and almost beat it. I tell them about the bard vampire and how great he was, and I was really upset about it. But then I tell them about me getting charmed and all that kind of stuff, and just let them know like then I found this, and I pull out my magical instrument and show it to them, and
To
I'm
many
like, yeah,
oohs and ahs.
yeah. And I even found my lute of the bards, the one my father gave to me.
Bravo!
Yeah.
Bravo!
And I even got
Bellissimo!
this one
Bravo!
too. And I look at Tom and I pull out the +1. Well, actually, before I do that, so that means I don't need my longbow anymore. And I hand the longbow to Geta under Fury. Um, I know you like to hunt in your downtime, so here you go. Here's a new bow.
Why,
And then
thank you.
speaking of gifts, I pull out the flute that I had enchanted by H Ink, and I give it to Tom. Thank you for holding down the fort here. Here's the flute. It has Eagle Splendor on it. You can use it once a day and get advantage on your
Is that this one?
charisma checks. Yeah. So he can get advantage for an hour. So use it on his his main performance, I guess.
Just add
Make
that
sure
to
we always
the
have.
description for him so that there's a note about it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I got it on my note card. And I say, for you guys, I'll be working on getting you guys your own magical instrument too. And I'll actually want to ask the boys. So I didn't get their report yet. And I asked them. So the boys. I look at Asher. I'm like, how did your practice go with Tom?
Terrible. I keep breaking the strings on my instrument.
We're gonna have to get you a better one that has very good
Strings.
strings. Maybe some one magical you wouldn't break. We'll get that soon. Just keep in good spirits, son. We'll make sure you're a great bard in no time. I asked Tom. I pull Tom aside and take him upstairs into the tower. So like we're just gonna go above.
The elf guard says, "Sir."
Hey, how's it going? Don't mind us. I just want to talk to
We're just
Tom and
going to 69 in private.
just ask him about the theater upkeep. How many visitors? How was everything?
He describes
Look
all the
aside.
shopkeepers that have been here for the past few days that you just talked to.
Cool. Yeah. Any notable people? Oh, those are just the shopkeepers and stuff.
Yeah, those are the people that have come through the keep.
Cool. Sounds great. Yeah. I let him know. Thank you for all that, and we'll work on getting them an instrument as well. And how much money did we make? How do I do that for the theater? Do we make money?
If you want to do a bard roll for each of them, that's fine.
Okay.
Like a regular bard roll where they can make maybe 25 gold.
Okay. So, well, I assume that they were keeping their own money to pay for their own upkeep at this point. Now that they're established.
Yeah, well, if they fail those rolls, they have to pay a certain amount of money, but if they succeed, I think it covers the costs, and if they succeed well, then it covers the cost plus 25.
Okay. So I'll just roll for each one of them.
Sure.
I'll do that in a second. Well, that's great. Good to know that you guys are flourishing here. Let's assume that we've already done it. What was the last thing I was going to ask you? I was going to ask him. Like I said, the profit's going to go towards getting the magical instruments. I gave him the thing. I noticed that you guys weren't out there fighting for the fort, but
We were
as soon
playing
as-
music to support the troops.
Well, I know Geta's a skilled archer, and I've seen firsthand that what's his name, Galden can fight. I'd like you guys to defend this tower with this guard here, and just assist him, and maybe send the others to inspire the troops at the wall
We
and
did.
retreat.
Not a single hobgoblin got in our tower.
They were close. They were breaking down the front gate, but I just assume next time help the rest of the fort as well.
We did, with moral support and beautiful music.
I like it. Anyways, that's pretty much all I had for.
Especially now that we have 7 players, involving too many NPCs in combat would really bog the game down, so I try to avoid it.
Oh yeah, I just assumed they're. Like I said, I'm in here. Anyways,
But from an RP perspective, yes, they will gladly help. They just won't
Cool.
contribute much.
Give them the stat block.
Oh,
like
yeah,
they
just-
act as one unit and give them the stat block of Swarm of Rats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But they could be the Horde of Bard. Just use
Yeah,
Horde
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 Bard.
mechanics. That way, it's one thing.
well, I assume they're like a retreat point. Like
Yeah.
the kitchen would be like a retreat point for injured troops and stuff, and they can heal. And
Did you guys hire an elf chef? That's gonna piss off your kobolds.
that was not me.
Chris did that.
Well, I tell them, all right, let's get back to the bards and stuff.
He said that's supposed to be modeled after me in real life. After my years spent in the restaurant industry.
You've highly insulted the kobold head chef. You have now a 1 on his impression of the group.
I tell them to Shadowlay that we're going to get her an instrument next. And which I asked them all which one they would prefer, and kind of get all that information. Let them know that I will be off soon, and we're going to be going to another adventure. But I'd like to prepare us for a practice so we can get ready for our performance tonight. Let's go ahead and have a major performance after the battle.
Some of these guys aren't labeled. This is Asher Duststone.
Yeah, that's Asher. I'll put their names on them.
And he was the one that did bad. He probably wants like a flute instead, because he sucks at string instruments. Because I only rolled a 3 on that, and he kept breaking strings.
I'll put their character sheet on. Like, I'll put on what I got on them. Here. Alright, that's all I got with them. I was just trying to.
Hey, Chris, do I have a character somewhere?
Yeah, it's already in over here. Your character that you made.
Okay, cool. I was just curious.
I just
about
roll the
Ro-
performance work.
What about Ron?
I don't know.
Let's see. Asher's got +4. Tom has +5. Geta has +3. Gildan has +2. The girls have +4. You need a 21 or better for them to make 25 gold during the week.
Okay. Well, hold on. I got Geta with a +3. Alice with a +4. Asher +4.
Don't forget, he's got level 5 NPCs.
Well, they're making a charisma performance roll, and I've got their modifier listed on the list here.
Geta was a level 3 bard. Alice was a level 3.
The 5th
Asher
level
was
bard, Tom
second.
Merrillman, he is the highest one with a +5.
Yeah, he's a 5th level bard. I got their whole thing. I'm just gonna fill in their thing real quick. You guys go ahead and RP.
Does
Whatever you guys got.
anybody have a? Oh, never mind. There's some Rons over here. Oh no,
Yeah,
those
those
are wolves.
those are 2 that are in the animals kit
I have-
on just the tabletop.
Shouldn't I have ones loaded from my own modding or whatever?
We had one on the Askel's Horn table, but I don't think we ever brought him over here.
No, I don't think.
Yep, I got some. Hold on,
Like we didn't. I
There
don't
we
think
go.
Saved much of it.
got some.
And so, what are we gonna do for our next travels here? We had the choice of going in the Underdark, but also.
Well, hang on. So, definitely screwed. rejoins the party. You guys should act that out. You should definitely RP that before you take off on an adventure. That way, you know why he's with you.
Well, you should come to us.
Yeah.
I heard Defen was accused of a serious crime back in Askelhorn. He needs our assistance with getting his name cleared.
Ooh.
That's not
He's
it.
been- he's
I can
been
handle
getting-
that real quick, like.
He
I
was
think what he's
accused of
secretly saying is that he
fraudulent
has spread rumors about you that you didn't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah. We thought it was inappropriate when his dick was in his cat's butthole.
What?
Wow.
Oh, so it's it's cool that Kef has this creature, but I mean, okay. See how
Defen
those-
appears with several scratches and patches of black fur all over his body.
I
sticking
love
to
how
his
everybody has.
sweat.
I love how everybody has a backstory for the character, except for the guy that plays the character.
Sticking to the sweat that has accumulated in the Grom over the several months that he has been wrestling with Ron in his room alone at the end.
Yeah, they've been training very hard.
So, so what's your feeling on this character here, Potato? Because you're getting a.
That's the first time he's ever met him.
I know, obviously, because.
Well, how are you
Anyways,
coming
all right.
back?
So
Very
So
interesting
you're
character.
not. You're not in the.
no, I'm not in here. I would not be with you guys at the keep. I would be coming back from town.
He wouldn't be
so-
caught dead with us at the keep.
No, but did you have contact with that group? What was the group that you deal with?
The Band of
Tabernacler?
the Hawk.
The drug cartel is retiring.
Man, this is like the fourth time I've put these bloodstains down.
Because they would know who we are at the fort. Like they would know that we have a fort, so they could have like tell you where we're hanging out.
Yeah, so I kind of show up at the fort and
These guys are sleeping. I'm trying to lay them down.
Yeah, I'm trying to forget them.
Definitely Screw. Long time no see, my friend.
Oh, he's got to enter first. We don't know he's
Yeah.
here.
You said he
Make
showed
him
up
use
at
our
the
door
fort.
knocker, which is
Oh,
a giant
okay.
pair of
I'm
testicles.
sorry.
yeah.
Yes.
I
You gotta touch the
gonna
giant
ask if
testes.
was gonna ask if the front door was open.
The
Nah,
front
it-
door is battered down. It is fragments because they used a battering ram to blow it the fuck down.
I think we should reinforce the door.
I kind of look over to Ron and I'm like, huh. Looks like not much has changed with this group of fellas, and so I kind of tell Ron to peek his head in there and give me the good what's for, and cautiously start walking in. Is this elf actually here? Does it? This guy
He's
right
the
here.
guard, and he's at this top floor, so.
So there's
Shoot an arrow on
windows
you if you try to come in without.
windows above the portcullis. So usually the gate guard will call down and say, "Ho there! Who goes there?" and state your business.
Ah, name's Defen. Used to travel with this merry band of folks here. Believe go by Kazanlir, the old professor, Razor, the bunch. We met back in town back in the day, and I've spent most of my time traveling with the Tavern of the Hawk in town the last couple months. What say you? Are they in? Your masters?
Indeed. Feel free to enter. Cause
I
no
appreciate
trouble.
it. Ah, no trouble here unless you leave food laying around old Ron there. He'll find it.
Don't mind the bloodstains. We just repelled a siege of hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins. I've seen quite a few of those. Not much money for those bunch, but still, I'll take the coin when I can get it. So Defen kind of starts getting in the house, but then Ron bolts off. Ron just, his nose kind of goes up in the air, and Ron
He
bolts
smells
off.
the long brew that I'm holding out. He
And
remembers.
so Ron bolts up, and before anybody can see anything, he goes up to Kazanlir
Hell yeah.
and freaking finds Kazanlir
Oh, Ron, what's up, man?
and
Long
just
time no see.
unleashes Kazanlir with just 10,000 bouts of kisses.
Not the beard, not the beard.
It's all over the place. Ron is just going to town.
I'll hold up my mug, let him lick some of the long brew. Like, what's up,
And
man? I assume your master's coming in behind you. Devin, get your ass in here.
and so Deffin's not far behind, and Ron sips up the long brew, and then he finds the others and greets them much the same. So,
Thanks, old friend.
greetings. It's been a while. I see not much has changed from the front porch step there.
Oh, well, it's the way it goes when you take a fort from hobgoblins, I kind of miss the fun, man.
I heard that's the deal around here. You guys seem to have got yourself a nice little place outside of town. Been traveling myself. Haven't really found anywhere but the Hawk to stay, but been hearing some good things about you guys around town.
Ah, yeah. I assume you've heard that I'm now the captain of the City Watch. Kind of dust my shoulders off, No big
Ah,
deal.
kind of hard to miss that being man of the town, being in and out. But yes, yes, I have heard. It's
Indeed.
quite a deal indeed. But yes, come find see if you guys might be in need of any services. I've kind of been out along my merry ways and found myself picking up a stray mission or two here. Was in town and good old Demi got me
Yeah.
onto some missions for hunting, and then spent some time over at the tavern and found myself quite fond of, you know, I do a little something for you, you do a little something for me type thing, and
Yeah, sounds like
hear
you've
that you
had a
guys
lot
have
of
been
fun,
having.
man. You're always welcome here if Ron's with you, man.
Well,
So,
There you go.
as far as I'm concerned, man, like the more the merrier. But we do have a new
If
face,
Ron's with you.
you'll have to meet Glitch over here. Although I still don't really know a whole lot about him. We're trying to help him kind of figure out who he is or something. But he's a good guy, and you already know everybody else, so just fit right in seamlessly. I'll hand you a mug of ale and sit down and drink, man.
well, I appreciate that, and like I said,
As long as nobody else objects. I look around the room like, Morkan, you all right with another sniper in the group?
you'll find that
It's not a challenge.
a little has changed about my hunting techniques. Old Ron
Finally,
over
some
there.
competition for our 600 millimeter howitzer over here.
You still pamper that kitty cat of yours?
Kitty cat is come to be a little bit more useful than you come to imagine. Old Ron's more than meets the eye over there, but I'll let you find out sometime down the road.
Oh, wait till
What,
you
what,
meet Tonka, dude. He's awesome. I
what have
just
you been,
raised him juvenile.
what have you been up to for all this time? It's been a while now.
Bill
Well,
Tonka
that's why I wanted to find you guys. I mean, I still have one thing in mind, but here you guys have been up to quite a bit, and wanted to see if I couldn't lend my services. I haven't had much going on lately at the
Yeah, we need an
at the
extra
Hawk.
guard for the. We need an extra guard for the fort over here. If you want, we can pay
Oh.
you.
The guard. Uh, I see somebody's head's gotten big and indeed. You know, I remember at one point when he was scrambling for loot, and those were the good old days. But appear somebody else thinks he runs the show now. But
I mean, we are
You know,
quite
Morkan.
successful. You've heard of us, so.
oh,
You
I've
know,
heard of you, Kazanlir, and the others. I've heard about a few arrows being
A
fired
little
here and
secret
there.
here, like you may have heard of me, but like Morkan kind of sits behind me and does all the work, so.
Ah,
well, if
like a
Morkan
shadow
would
rider.
have been
man.
here guarding the fort, those hobgoblins probably wouldn't have even made it here. He could probably pick them off a mile away.
Yeah,
Well,
but
then put-
you said you've been doing a lot of missions for Demia, and
Yeah,
you've been exploring. So we'll see what you got, man. Like we'll
No,
see.
we could use your help.
We could use it as exploring help, right, Markan? Like or his tracking and scouting abilities. Like we seem to be lacking in that department. So
Well,
sure.
it's gonna help us with our friend at fort not getting jumped in the face by giant
Yeah,
trolls out of nowhere.
we've been asking Avworth to do too much. It's not really a specialty is be the scout.